Good afternoon and welcome to a video. It is March 2nd, I think? Yeah, March 2nd, 4:30 p.m. And I got racing harnesses for the 240. I think I mentioned that in the last video. I'm not exactly sure. So, these are 4 points. These are for the RX-7. These are 5 points. Those are for the 240. The 5 points are crows. They're matching crows. The 4 points have crow bottom parts, and then Pyrotech and G4s. So, which it doesn't matter, those don't match because it's for the RX-7, and the RX-7's just going to be kind of clapped together. But they're real dirty, as you just saw. So I'm hosing them down, and I'm going to scrub them with soap water, and that's like detergent. Or not detergent, what is it? When you wash your clothes and you put, it's that soap. So I'm going to scrub these down with the soapy water and see if I can get some of this like mud and junk on out of there. So that'll be real cool. I hope I can. And if I can do that, then my next step is going to be mocking up a harness bar. And that's going to be pretty exciting. So you're going to want to stay tuned for that. Alright, so I'm going to get these cleaned. I got a lot to do, so I don't even know. I'll probably pick this video up tomorrow. The sun will be down in about an hour, and I probably have about 2 hours worth of work or so. So, yep, see ya probably tomorrow. Hello, hello, hello. Welcome. It's the next day. It's Sunday the 3rd, I believe. I don't know. It might be the 4th. Now I'm curious, and I gotta check. It's the 3rd at like noon. And so I was cleaning up those racing harnesses yesterday, and they're pretty muddy and dirty, and they had like salt from sweat on them. So look at it now. Look at this guy. Oop, in the sun. It's like super crispy clean. And you see that still has some dirt residue. Here, this is what we'll do. Watch this. See, there's still like some dirty grossness. I couldn't really get it out. This one's a lot cleaner than this one, the actual crow part. But the rest of it, like the red, came out really nice. And so this is going to be the driver's side. These are the nicest of the set. I have the other set right there. And I have to go clean the 4 points, which are going in the... I have to clean the 4 points, and the 4 points are going in the RX-7. So... Alrighty, change of plans. I don't think I'm making that harness bar today. I'm actually going to... I mean, maybe. It might be in this video, but probably not today. I'm going to take the dash out today, and look at this. This is what I got so far. So 240 dash, you know how that stuff happens. I got everything taken out. I got that little bezel thing out. Steering column's loose and whatnot. All the crap's back there, including Drake. I'm just kidding. And I got my boys here with me. They're hanging out. Boss is making sure he's keeping a good eye on what goes where, keeping track of all the bolts and whatnot. So I'm gonna rip the dash out today and start going through the wires and marking what I'm keeping. So if it's not marked, I'm not keeping it. Yeah, pretty friggin' snazzy. I think I'm gonna keep climate control, at least heat. I don't have AC, so I can figure out what's related to AC and rip all that out. And yeah, it's gonna be a good time, fun time. So I'm gonna keep on yanking this dash out. Hopefully it doesn't take too long. I've never actually done this, but I've heard it's a pain, so awesome sauce. And just like that, the dash is out. It's not that hard. It wasn't as hard as the internet told me it'd be. And then Drake is doing some stuff. Drake, what are you doing?
Knocking out this.
Wow. Wow. Whole lot of wow. Anyways, so now that that's out, I'm going to take out like this crap. All this AC line nonsense garbage and start going through the wiring harness and see what I need and what I don't need, and I'm going to strip the wires. So, or not strip the wires, but strip the harness. Uh-oh, he's making his entrance. Oh, this is where he's sitting. Okay, right at my foot. Awesome. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. It's gonna be pretty dope. Paco, thanks for right in the way. Right in the way. You don't care at all, huh? Alright, I'm gonna get to it. Alrighty, so this is where I'm at today. I got the dash out, I showed you that, and then I got the dash bar thingy out. And that's only to make it a little easier for me. I got all, these are freaking wires that I put in there, as well as, where are those switches at? Oh, those switches right there. I put those in there, so I have to go through those and figure that out. Just clean it up a little. And then all this nonsense. There's not a whole lot I've marked, because there's not a whole lot that I want to keep, but I think I'm going to get rid of climate control completely. I was going to keep just the heat But I think it would be a lot nicer if I got rid of this whole entire system. Also, that's probably like 35 to 50 pounds right there. And so that on top of all the wires that go to it, that's a good bit. Oof. Windy stuff. Oh my goodness, so I'm still doing this wiring on the 240, and my goodness, is it racking my brain hole. So, this is what I got going on. Look at this. Boom, 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 boom. Whole lot of nonsense. I need to get rid of the AC thingy, which is right there. This is the heater core, so that's staying, and so all the wires that are plugged into that stay. All the wires that are plugged into that do not stay. And, so right now this is a mess of wires that are staying versus wires that are not staying, whatnot. Then there's this weird little thing that I found. I have no idea. If you're a 240 owner and you know what this thing is, let me know, because I have no idea what it is. So like I said, there's this weird little thing. It's got like little motherboard in there, little circuit board. What is this? Look at this. Look at this. This goes to the hazard switch on the dash. It's like right here. Look at how many wires are coming from just the hazard switch. Oh my goodness, that's a lot. All this is speedo. This thing is something interesting. One of these is for the pop-up headlights, and another one is like a timer control, which I don't know if I need it or not, but I was looking on some forums and I couldn't get a straight answer, so I'm keeping it. Keeping them both so I don't screw something up. I mean, I'll start the car and unplug it and make sure my headlights and whatnot still work. But I was able to pull some wires out of the main fuse box. And then over here, where are we at? Okay, so these two need to be kept. What's this? I don't know what this relay is. It was underneath in like the radio tray. It was in this area. So it's just a relay for something. I'm going to start the car and unplug it, see if that works. This plugs into right here on the heater core. So I don't know what that is, if I need it, but it goes to the heater core, so I probably do. This entire strand of wires went to the factory radio, and I'm getting rid of all that, and all these ones that are bent over go into this, so I'm going to be able to pull all these out of the main harness. Hi, Bob! Oof, which will be super fun. And then I need to go through these, and then that's the entire inside harness gone through. There's some little things like this right here that I didn't mess with, like this little plug. I would like to take that out, but that goes into there, and this is ignition stuff, and I don't like ignition stuff, so we're just going to leave all of that nonsense right there. I might try and go through a little bit of it. I don't exactly know yet, we'll see. But as of now, this is where we are. A little update. I need to keep pulling crap out. Awesome sauce. Alrighty, welcome back. I just gotta verify the car starts and things I want to work still work, such as hazards, pop-ups, and obviously the car starting. So I got my little switch all hooked up. I gotta go plug the battery in and then hope it works. And then I'm gonna do some stuff like I'm gonna unplug that and see if if what I need works. I'm gonna unplug this and see if stuff works, and then there's some relays over here. I think this is rear defrost, so we're gonna mess with that. And then these other two, if I could get rid of, like, pretty much everything, if I could just get rid of everything that I don't need, that'd be the most dope. Sorry, the vacuum is there. It's going down in there. It's getting clean. So yeah, I'm gonna plug this battery in, and fingers crossed this thing still starts. I pulled a lot of wires out, so if it doesn't start, I don't even know where to begin. So, hell yeah. Ooh, this is scary. Oh yes, like a freaking dream. Oh, pop-ups still work just fine. Oh crap. Whoa! Look at that, I'd forgotten my oil pressure gauge is definitely 100% open, so I just poured oil all over the floor. But she starts, so there's a plus. Let's see, I can make sure things still work, like hazards. I hear the hazard buzzer. Let's see. Ooh, it's windy, I'm sorry. 1, 2, hazards are working. Okay. I didn't even think about that at all. That was kind of funny. I started it and I was like, why is oil pouring on my floor? And the little thing is just shooting oil out. That was funny. Oh man. Well, it starts, so that's the main plus. I was going to plug in the speedo and make sure all this works, but I was sitting here thinking the only thing on this entire cluster that works is that fuel pressure. Like, literally nothing else works. Well, the odometer works. So that's the only reason I'm keeping this thing, is because of the odometer. But once I 2J swap, I pretty much don't need this cluster anymore, because odometer works, fuel gauge works, speedo doesn't work, RPMs doesn't work, and the temp doesn't work, and all these idiot lights are always on. So once I 2J swap, I can pretty much get rid of where is it? This entire harness, which is really nice. Which just unplugs there, so that'll be convenient and easy. Oh man, so she starts, she pours oil, it's good oil pressure, see that? It just starts shooting out oil. Real good oil pressure. Everything I need to work works, so it's super awesome. I'm gonna get back to cracking on, you know what I'll probably do? I'll probably screw that oil pressure gauge in, just so I don't have to worry about that, and then I'm gonna go through and test all these things, and I will let you know what that thing does, and what that thing does, and what those do, if I find out. So, alrighty, so I unplugged the car, or I unplugged this relay. I unplugged the whole car, that's what I did. I unplugged the entire car, and the relay didn't do anything. I'm just kidding. I unplugged this relay, and it started right up, and it ran fine. Headlights worked, all the nonsense that I need works. But, look at this. So, you see, where is it at here? Move this. Okay, so you see that pink wire that crosses over? That's, that small pink wire splices into the big pink wire somewhere up here, probably like right here where it's a little flat. Anyways, that pink wire goes down into here. And this is that thing that goes in the heater box, so I think this is a relay to do with the heater core. Because they share a similar wire. Might not be, I don't know, but this thing that had this weird little rubber thing, and it had this little chingus with the, that little tiny mother, you know what, here, watch this. There. That little thing doesn't do anything. I unplugged it and started the car, and the car started right up. All my lights work, my pop-ups work, so not needed. Hello, welcome to Friday, March 8th. It's windy as balls, and what I'm doing is some crazy stuff. I'm still working on the 240, so it's not that crazy, but it's kind of crazy. So there's this, which is a blower motor, and then there's this, which, this is heater core, that's AC stuff. So I'm gonna see if I can separate them, because right now they're married. So if I can just go ahead and promote this divorce, that'd be a-okay. And then look at this. Look at this. So I cleaned up that corner already. You can see it's just bare metal, and I'm gonna rip out all this crap right here, because effing race car, bro. And then I need to take off some stuff, like I need to, it's behind the throttle cable there, so I need to pop that off. I'm gonna have to drop this just so I can get it back there, but not a whole lot going on, not a whole lot at all. And then just a couple more wires I can strip out, do some research and figure out which one of these 3 pieces I can delete, because I don't need all of them. I don't have AC in this car, and I do want heat, so I'm going to delete all the AC related components and keep all the heat related components. Whether that's all 3 or just one of the 3, I don't know. But yeah, it's a windy, crappy day today. It's like, I mean, the temperature's not bad. It's probably like 65, but there's like 15-mile-an-hour winds, and it's look at this. This is how dusty it is. See that ridge right there? Look at how cloudy and like foggy looking it is. That ridge is, I don't know, maybe a mile away. Here you go. Watch this. It's real windy. So sorry about that. Look at that, mountains right there, and there's mountains over there. You can't even see them at all. Like, there's a whole mountain range, and you can't see it. Hello, welcome to another day. It's like Sunday. Well, no, it's not like Sunday. It's exactly Sunday. At an unknown time. I think it's somewhere around 11:45, and this was yesterday and the day before. I didn't film anything because it's just it's not a lot of progress until it's done. Well, it doesn't look like a lot. So this is the entire harness. That's how thick it is. Like, look at that. That's like nothing. There's like maybe 20 wires there. So, I have every wire going to its proper spot where it's gonna go. And it just looks freaking so much nicer and cleaner and cherry. So, after this point, the only wires that way are that ground and then those which go to the dome light, which I need to redo right there because they can pull apart pretty easy, and I don't want that. This wire here, it's this wire, and it's like the longest thing in the world. I could locate the ground up there, it doesn't need to be way back here. And same with this one, I'll probably ground them both out up there near the fuse box. Just because, I mean, you know, I don't need a ground over way like midpoint and then 3/4 of the way back. Why would I have all this wire? Because this goes all the way to the fuse box, and then this other ground comes all the way back this way and goes into one of these. Oh, it goes to the back of the car. See that? So I would have... So there's something in the front that's grounded in the back, and there's something in the back that's grounded in the front. So it doesn't make no sense. So I'm going to fix that up, but look at how clean this is. And I stripped all of, you can see it's all crusty and gross right up there. I stripped all the sound deadening. Not in the whole car, just in the area where the heater core covers. So I only have the heater core, as you see. I got rid of AC and the blower motor because you don't need those. I also got rid of all the corresponding wires because I want simplicity. And I'm in a Facebook 240 group, and I was like, hey man, do I need the blower motor if I just want heat? And everyone said yes, but my brain started working, and if you have a fireplace in your house, you know, the whole house gets warm. And if you have a blower or an AC, no, what am I talking about? A heater core, it's going to radiate heat. And this is a small cabin, so the car will still get warm. And it'll probably get warm pretty fast. It just, I won't have it blowing at me. Which, I mean, it's fine. It's going to just radiate heat, so it'll get warm plenty fast. And the only reason I'm keeping that is if I'm doing any drift events and it's kind of cold, I do have heat. And also this thing's going to be JZ powered, and JZs run hot, so I'm always going to have heat no matter what. So, I don't need AC. This is a factory no AC car, so I don't know why it had the box. Or maybe it had AC, and I've been lied to this whole time. I don't exactly know. But it doesn't matter now because it doesn't have any AC. So everything's kind of in its place. And I've been sitting here doing some thinking. I'm going to actually end this video here because I have enough to do to make another video, and I don't want one huge long video because statistics show that you guys only watch on average like 3 to 4 minutes. So I don't know how long this one's going to be. It's probably going to be like a 16 to 20 minute video. I hope it's not that long. I'm going to try to make it not that long, but a lot happened. So I'm going to do some stuff next video, or for the next video, such as you're going to want to see it. So be ready for next video, stay tuned, be excited, and then after we get this project done with the 240, before I work on the 240 anymore, I have a lot of super stuff I need to get done for that car show. I'm going to Springfest, March 31st, so I have some stuff I gotta do for that. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, write me a nice comment. If you do need any wiring help, like if you're simplifying your 240, feel free. I have my Instagram in every description, so feel free, you can hit me up there. Don't hit me up on YouTube, because then there's going to be like 1,000 comments about wiring, so don't do that. But you can hit me up on Instagram, it's always in there. Ask me any questions, because everything still works. The car still starts, everything I need to work, brake lights, tail lights, turn signals, hazards, all that works. Heater, core, I haven't tested it yet, but it should work. So if you need 240 help, hit your boy up. Anyways, like, subscribe, I'll see you guys next time. Be excited.